Yo guys, welcome back to Really Mate. I'm Dorsey and today we're watching Game of Thrones Season 1 Episode 8. Last episode ended on a huge cliffhanger. We had Joffrey on the throne. Just doesn't even look right, to be honest with you. He was out here making just demands instantly before he was actually crowned. Of course, towards the end of the episode we had Ned being held up at knife point by Littlefinger. Which I expected, to be honest. If you've watched any of the other episodes, you know I've seen that coming for a while. Yeah, so it was definitely no surprise to me. It was a surprise that he's more on the Lannister side. I thought he was kind of doing his own thing and wanted the crown basically for himself, but I suppose we'll see as the episodes go on. King Robert died as well, which was just really unexpected, to be honest. Especially the way he died too. I expected him to go out in some sort of fight or battle, and ended up being killed by a boar. I mean, probably was killed because he's older and fatter and drunker, but at the same time I still expected them to go out in a fight. I don't know why. So it was very unexpected and very quick, because he got hurt and died in the same episode. But I think that sets a tone for how this show's about to go. I think a lot of things are going to happen very quickly. You know, it's like a bus, you wait for one and then they all come at the same time. Because then, of course, you've got all of this going on in King's Landing. Then you've got the stuff with Tyrion and Caitlyn. And then you've also got the fact that winter is coming, and you've got White Walkers and things like that to deal with. So it's definitely about to be jam-packed, let's say that. Anyway, I reckon we get into it, to be honest. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. To those of you who have already, you know I love you. Thank you for your support. And yeah, let's get into it. Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 8. It is well and truly kicking off, isn't it?
Bar the doors, and do not open them for anyone you do not know.
What is it? What's happening?
Do as I told you.
Oh God, this is it, isn't it? It's time, and I am here for it.
Right. Now you are dead.
You said right.
We've got all this going on, and then
And now
these are just having a lesson.
Arya Stark, come with us.
Ooh.
and
Guaranteed
why
he
is it
protects her.
that Lord Eddard is sending land.
And you just know he's a badass as well.
Concern of yours.
My father wouldn't send you.
Far
I don't
too
have to go
smart.
with you if I don't want.
Good girl.
Said you would threaten a child.
Get out of my way, little man.
I am Sirio.
I hope he kicks the shit out of them.
Arya, child, we are done with dancing for the day. Run to your father.
Ooh. This is gonna be good. Fucking hell. No sword, by the way. I hope they don't kill him.
To the god of death.
Not today.
Not today.
Go.
Oh, he's not gonna die, is he? I like him. Ah, he's still not safe though. Nowhere's safe now.
Stay away from me. I'll tell my father. I'll tell the Queen.
Who do you think sent me?
Hopefully Sansa will see the other side now. She's very blinded by the Lannisters.
What do you want?
Want you, wolf girl. Come here.
Leave me be.
Wolf
My father's a lord. He'll reward you.
She'll reward me. The queen.
Stay away!
Whoa. What the fuck? Isn't she like 9 or something? She's catching bodies.
Varys. I promise you, it isn't poison. Why is it no one ever trusts the eunuch?
God, it's sad to see him like this.
Her. And Sansa? Still engaged to Joffrey. Cersei will keep it close. The rest of your household, though, all dead, it grieves me to say. I do so hate the sight
Wait,
of blood.
what?
You watched my men being slaughtered and did nothing.
And
I
what
thought
did
he
you
meant
do, my lord?
his family.
What madness led you to tell the Queen you had learned the truth about Joffrey's birth?
The madness of mercy.
Hmm?
She might save her children.
Ah, the children. It's always the innocents who suffer.
I think he's been too nice,
It
to be
wasn't-
honest. Westeros in general is just brutal and cutthroat. You can't show mercy to these people.
Cat holds a brother.
The wrong brother, sadly. And lost to her. Your wife has let the imp slip through her fingers.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
And slit my throat and be done with it.
Not today, my lord.
Shit, it is not looking good for...
Tell me something, Varys.
It is really not looking good for Ned. Okay, the wall.
It's Othal, without a doubt.
That's the hand the wolf tore off.
Any sign of Benjen or the rest of his party? Just these two, my lord.
Benjen is the uncle, right?
The smell. What smell?
There is none. If they'd been dead for a long time, wouldn't they be rot?
Very true.
Mr. Aemon awaits you in his chambers.
A raven from King's Landing. Come on, move him out.
Oh. So the Raven's gonna say about Jon's dad, yeah?
Bring me a horn of ale, Snow. Pour one for yourself.
He's gonna need it.
Lord Stark has been charged with treason. They say he conspired with Robert's brothers to deny the throne to Prince Joffrey.
They do say it's the victors that write history.
Sansa Sweetling, you were innocent of any wrong, we know that. Yet you are the daughter of a traitor. How can I allow you to marry my son?
A child born of a traitor's seed is no fit.
These bastards.
She should be given a chance to prove her loyalty.
Poor Sansa.
Word of your father's arrest will reach him soon, no doubt. Best it comes from you.
How's the son gonna react, Rob?
Tell him to come to King's Landing and swear his fealty to Joffrey.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
If I could see my father, talk to him about...
You disappoint me, child. We've told you of your father's treason. Why would you want to speak to a traitor?
Because it's her dad.
What will happen to him?
That depends.
On what?
On your brother and on you.
What a bitch.
You're summoned to King's Landing to swear fealty to the new king.
Joffrey puts my father in chains. Now he wants his ass kissed.
I knew he wasn't gonna react well.
All of them, my lord.
They've all sworn to defend my father, have they not?
They have.
Now we see what the words are worth.
Oh, I like Rob. That is fighting talk.
I'm hungry. Hush, darling. Just ate.
You will not support us then? Do I understand
Proper
you
little
correctly?
freaky kid, him.
But if you're asking me to send men from the Vale to fight,
That is what I ask.
Why would she not help?
The Knights of the Vale will stay in the Vale where they belong, to protect their lord.
I officially don't like Caitlyn's sister now. I thought she was a bit of a freak anyway, but definitely should be helping Ned.
The day ever comes when you're tempted to sell me out. Remember this. Whatever their price, I'll beat it. I like living.
He's got a hell of a way with words, Tyrion. Is this the Hill Tribes?
When you meet your gods, you tell them Shagger, son of Dolph, of the Stone Crow, sent you.
Was his name Shagger? These guys are definitely inspired by Vikings from the looks of it.
But if you help us, Shagger, son of Dolph,
I cannot believe his name is Shagger. That's an amazing name.
Not only a bastard, but a traitor's bastard.
This guy needs to be stabbed in the head. John had the same idea. That was stupid though.
You'll hang for this bastard.
Yeah, that was stupid, John, I'm not gonna lie. Quick note on the direwolves. They seem very connected to the Stark kids. I know it's their sigil of their house or whatever, but there seems like an actual connection there. For instance, when Ned killed Sansa's, that's when Bran woke up. And I feel like that's connected.
Hello?
Maybe I'm wrong. Who's sneaking around at the wall? It's the dead dude. Oh, so we've got zombies now. Why is he roaring like a fucking animal? Why is he alive? Oh my god, it's just a pile of heads. That's some serious furniture. Are we finally going to get to see him in action here? Did he just push? You fucking madman. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Alright, he's a fucking badass, man. He's ridiculous. That was ridiculous, man. In this world, I'd be just worried about her poisoning me.
Galbert Glover will lead the van.
The bloody wall will melt before an Umber marches behind a Glover. I will
He's
lead
an
the
Umber.
van, or I will take my men and march them home.
The Umbers were in the book, I think.
And swallow insults from a boy so green he pisses grass.
I'm telling you, them direwolves, man. Absolutely clutch. You don't even have to swing a sword. Is he laughing about that? I'm with Bran. I don't... You've just lost 3 fingers.
If you don't hear from me, don't be scared.
Why do I worry for Bran? He's going to be on his own, and I just have this feeling.
No, that's a big man. He has giant's blood in him, or I'm the queen.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can find your clothes, Hodor. Go dress.
Hold on.
Are they really giants?
She's got the third leg out and that in front of the kids.
Giants. Worse than giants. I tried telling your brother. He's marching the wrong way. All these swords, they should be going north, boy. North, not south. The cold winds are rising.
I said at the beginning, people are so interested in what's going on at King's Landing that we're forgetting that winter's coming.
The White Walkers sleep beneath the ice for thousands of years. And when they wake up...
And when they wake up, what?
I hope the wall's high enough.
That's pretty ominous, Sam.
Night in these troubled times.
We had thought not to meet you here, milady.
I had not thought to be here. I would speak with my son alone.
Oh shit. I mean, she hasn't seen him in a while now, would have thought, right?
If you think you can send me back to Winterfell...
Would that I could.
There was...
It's just a mother, being a mother.
From Sansa.
From the Queen, you mean?
I love the fact that they just know it's not from Sansa.
There's no mention of Arya.
No.
Actually, where is Arya?
If you lose, your father dies. Your sisters die. We die.
No pressure.
How did my sweet sister persuade the king to imprison his dear friend Ned?
Robert Baratheon is dead. Joffrey rules in King's Landing.
Ooh. Hoo, hoo.
Stark's son has called his banners.
Tyrion almost looks like shit. Like, as if that's happened.
One taste of battle and he'll run back to win. It is said that the men of the mountain clans are great warriors. Ride with me against my enemies and you shall have all my son promised you and more.
Only if the half-man fights with us. Until we hold the steel he pledged us.
Well, that's not going to happen.
The little lion's life is ours.
Right.
Your pardon, my lords. We've captured a Lannister scout.
Don't worry, lad. He won't be leaving this tent with his head.
Where did you find him?
In the brush above the encampment. He looked to be counting.
I would not like to be him right now.
Tell Lord Tywin, winter is coming for him.
Ooh.
20,000 Northerners marching south to find out if he really does shit gold.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Them lines there were really good. Winter is coming for him. There are 20,000 ready to see if he shits gold. Class.
Boy, letting him go.
You call me boy again. Go on.
So this is the first episode where Rob's really done anything. And I have to say, I really like him.
Even now I could cut through the five of you like carving a cake. Here, boy. Melt it down and add it to the others.
100%, that's my prediction, is he's going to save Ned from themselves. But the Lannisters are moving crazy.
I ask mercy for my father, Lord Eddard Stark, who is Hand of the King.
Treason is a noxious weed. It should be torn out.
Fuck you all, man.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Do you deny your father's crime?
No.
And fuck you too.
He has to confess and say that I'm the king. Or there'll be no mercy for him.
There's absolutely no way that's going to happen.
He will.
No, he won't. Alright guys, we just got done with Season 1, Episode 8 of Game of Thrones, and there is nothing but blood. We've got loads to talk about here. First of all, where's Arya? She just went missing after the first 10 minutes. Obviously it kicked off pretty much straight away this episode, but where on earth is she? Because, you know, she killed somebody, she killed that kid, and then escaped the castle and we didn't see her since, so I'm very interested to see where she is. She seems like she can, you know, make do and survive. I really hope she doesn't have to use them lessons she's been taking, to be honest, but we'll see, because there's a lot of tribes people out there, so who knows. Speaking of Arya, she literally just killed somebody. How old is she? Like 8 years old? Something like that? And she's caught her first body. I mean, I remember the king talking about it and saying, I think he said he was 16, something like that. So Arya's like really young to have killed somebody. Genuinely, it was a big shock to me, I'm not going to lie. It came out of nowhere, which, as a lot of things do in this show, it's got a real shock factor to it. We finally got to see some Robb Stark. I was wondering about him from the first couple of episodes we've seen him, but he was kind of in the background, didn't really do a lot, and then this episode he's just sort of realised that he has to step up, I suppose. Of course, he found out that his dad's been arrested and is basically a traitor, quote marks, traitor. So yeah, it was cool to see him. It was very cool to see him step up and basically, you know, be a leader, which is he's a Stark, so that's what he has to be, I suppose. But yeah, he seems like a very cool character. I like him from what I've seen. Tyrion Lannister and Robb Stark are about to go to battle. We didn't see it this episode, but we've seen pretty much the full build up to that. Tywin had a scout out looking to count how many there were. He said 20,000 men, which is crazy. That's a big battle. But yeah, that's definitely, I would have thought, would happen either the big. That, I suppose, could be like maybe in the season finale that battle goes on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because the fight in this episode as well, I have to say, was really cool. Especially Arya's teacher, he was very slick with it. Oh, and Drogo too. He literally ripped some guy's throat out of his hands. I mean, wow. White Walkers turn people into zombies, which is good to know. Just another thing for us to worry about is that people can come back to life and attack you. That's another thing that really shocked me. There was quite a lot shocked me in this episode. The fact that he just come back to life, attacked Jon, got his hand chopped off, then stabbed, and then got back up again. Like, did Arya's teacher die? They didn't actually show it. I would hope not. I mean, he seemed very skilled anyway, and he took like 7-8 people out with just a wooden sword, and the sword broke, but like, you know, maybe we see him later on in the show or something. But I actually really like the guy, so hopefully he's not dead. Hopefully. I really hope that Sansa knows deep down she's being played. Like, I'd seen a comment saying, like, you have to realise that Sansa's kind of, you know, she wants to be the princess and she wants to be whisked away off her feet and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, her father's locked up. She knows her dad. I know they weren't particularly close. Or looked like they weren't particularly close anyway, but, you know, I still would have thought in her head she knows that this isn't right, there's something going on. But they're so manipulative, the Lannisters, that like, if you're even slightly naive, they're gonna have you. It's absolutely crazy, man. Proper crazy. I cannot wait for the next episode. With that said, I think we'll leave it there, because I'm legit about to watch the next episode. I can't wait. I probably will watch the finale as well, just because that last episode was flat out my favourite. A bunch of surprises. Yeah, can't wait. But saying that, if you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. To those who have already, you know I love you. Comment anything else you want me to watch. And yeah, I'll see you for the next episode. See you later.